Hello, my name is Tristin Willis.
And I'm Alex Perez.
And April 10th in advisory, you guys are going to vote to change the Constitution
To amend Article 5. Do you want to explain what that is, Tristin?
So Article 5 says that we need 2/3 of the student body to change any amendment to the Constitution. We want to change that to 2/3 of Senate because it's much quicker and easier.
What that pretty much means is that right now the way the Constitution is set up is it's very difficult if we need to change it, and because the Constitution is so old and outdated, it's just really really unfair, and it just doesn't fit our standards that we have today. Things are different today than they are back in the past, so things in the past don't relate to things in the present. So we would like to change the Constitution or either rewrite a new one, and without this being passed, it's going to be very difficult because we'd have to change each single article, and that takes a lot of time. It's been tried in the past and it's never been successful, so we need you guys to vote yes on April 10th to change that, so it's easier for ASB to change the Constitution, so it benefits us, it benefits you. It's pretty much just a win-win situation for both ASB and the students.
All right, thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Perez, and I'm your current PR, and I will be running for president next year. What's your name?
My name is Mikai Young.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
Do you plan on running for ASB next year?
Yeah, I do.
And what do you plan to run as?
As PR.
Perfect. What do you think about the Constitution? Is it still relevant?
I don't think it's relevant, and I personally don't like it because we can't solve issues that are going on right now, and there's a lot of different things such as running STAR, which they didn't have back then, and there was a lot less students back then. So now if we change it, we can get stuff across a lot easier to the students.
Do you think it should be changed?
I think it should be changed, so it'd be a lot easier for ASB to work with Senate and get stuff across to the students.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
My name is Evan Lewis.
And what grade are you in, Evan?
9th grade.
All right. Do you plan to run for ASB next year?
Yeah, I would like to try to.
All right, awesome. Do you plan to run for president one day?
I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah, trying to keep it open as an option. So in our Constitution, it states that you have to have 1 year of Senate or 1 year of ASB a voting seat, and that's pretty difficult to incoming freshmen who want to run for president or vice president one day if they don't have those specific requirements. Do you think it's fair to incoming freshmen that they don't have access to the knowledge but are expected to run if they want a spot as president or vice president?
No, I don't think so, because a lot of kids would like to do that, like me, but I didn't know anything about ASB or Senate last year, and I just learned about it last week.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
My name is Meadow.
And what grade are you in, Meadow?
I'm a 10th grader.
All right, perfect. Do you know how senators work?
Yes, they're elected by the student body.
All right, perfect. So it's kind of the student body's voice. Do you think it's fair to get rid of the students' body's vote if the senators speak for them?
I think it is fair because the students at MVHS vote for the senators, and they are speaking for the student body.
Perfect. Thank you. My name is Alex Perez. What's your name?
Samantha Pearson.
And we are both in ASB. We work together every other day. Sam, do you want to explain how difficult it is to work under the Constitution we currently have? Do you kind of want to explain how it is on a daily basis in ASB?
Yeah, so right now with elections coming up, it's been a debate in our classroom whether to change the Constitution or not, because currently it's very hard for some of the members in ASB that want to run next year. For example, me, I'm looking to run for vice president, but because I didn't know about the Constitution rule with a 1 year of a voting seat, which I'm currently just an ambassador, and I didn't do Senate freshman year, it's very hard because I didn't know about it, and it's kind of frustrating because I really want to run and be your guys' vice president, but the Constitution needs to be passed, and it's very outdated, and that's just kind of what we've been struggling with.
Yeah, it's been for like 3 weeks now. It's just been like pretty much a pain in the butt to just even get like one thing passed. So, working on our current constitution is very difficult. Thank you, Sam. Hello, and what's your name?
Sydney Snyder,
And what grade are you in?
9th grade.
All right. What do you think about the current process of trying to get 2/3 of the student body to vote to change the Constitution?
I feel like it's definitely too difficult to get 2/3 of the entire school to vote yes for anything, because a lot of people do running start, a lot of people are absent. So it's pretty close to like impossible to get everyone to vote, and to get 2/3 of the entire school to vote yes on something is too difficult, and it needs to be changed.
Perfect. Thank you. Hello, and what's your name?
Anthony.
And what grade are you in, Anthony?
I am a freshman.
All right, awesome. Do you think that we should revise the Constitution every year? The current Constitution we have was made when the school was built, which is a long time ago, and there's stuff that is not relevant to what's going on right now. Do you think we should revise the Constitution every year?
I think we should.
Why?
Because like you said, like not everything is relevant now, and everything's like changing.
Do you think it should be easy to change the Constitution if we're going to do it every single year?
I think it should.
Perfect. Thank you. It's really hard to change the Constitution, and there's some things in there that are outdated, really old, that need to be changed. Some stuff that doesn't make sense because the Constitution was written when the school was built, and hasn't been changed since. So stuff that was relevant back then is no longer relevant now. And 2/3 of the student body back then would have been a lot lower number than it is today. Today we have about 2,000 students. Back then it wouldn't have been so much, so it was probably easier. But in the present, it's much harder to do stuff like that. So trying to get 2/3 vote by the entire school would be very difficult each time we wanted to change something. So we're asking you to give us the power to change stuff like on the fly and easier. And we just need the approval by the student body just this once. So it'll be easier for ASB, so we can get stuff, and it'll be easier for you guys. Yeah, if that makes sense.